Yo, what's happening, fam? It's your boy Lawman here, and welcome back to the channel. Wow, I never thought I'd be saying these words again, but yo, I'm back again doing YouTube videos, and I feel it's the right time to come back, make a comeback on the YouTube, and continue to do something that for a few years I really enjoy. For those who don't know me, my name is Lawrence. My nickname is DJ Lawman or Lawman. I'm an avid sneaker collector based in Sydney, Australia. My channel's consistent mainly of sneaker reviews and latest cops, and also did some travel reviews while we're allowed to travel, travel vlogs and all that kind of stuff. And yeah, I'm back, I guess, and I'm really excited to be back on YouTube and doing these videos. So on today's video, what I'm going to be doing is doing a sneaker review of one of my recent pickups. And if you watch to the end, I'm going to try and give you a bit of an update since my last video, which I'll leave a card over here. I think it works. Yeah, a card up on the top where you can click onto my last video. So without further ado, let's get into this sneaker review. Oh, okay, well, yes, I have got a box here that I got delivered. This is a while back. I received this box a while back, to be honest. I don't know what the actual date was. I'm trying to remember the date of this parcel, but it was I think it was like sometime in August. Sometime in August or September, but I'll check the packing slip if it's got a date on there. But this box here came from Throwback Store. This is not a sponsored video, by the way. This is something I was totally purchased a few weeks back, and I thought this is a dope shoe. Yeah, so I bought this from Throwback a few weeks ago. When it came up on their website, I said, yo, I have to pull the trigger on this because this particular shoe and the colorway of this particular shoe is something that really caught my eye. So let's get trusty knife, Stanley knife, and get this cracked open. So yeah, I miss doing these on video, so let's get this open and see what it's all about. So let's get this open up here. Alright, so we've got a picking slip. It should have a date here. It was early September, so the 5th, I think it was the 5th of September 2021 that I bought this particular pair from Throwback. This is something that I really want to get my hands on, a pair of these. And this is something that, for me personally, I think is pretty dope. So this is the box right here. It is a LeBron box. It is an interesting LeBron box. It's like a grey with a white stripe. You know, it's got this really interesting striping here, and the wordings of, like, you know, it says LeBron James 18 XV111 Nike 2020-2021, just do it. BBZ 330, which is, I think it's the 330 is its acronym, I believe. Correct me if I'm wrong, but yeah. Interesting box. The way it's cut over this side, the way it's the edging is, and then it says here the engineers for the exact specifications of LeBron James. Now I'm going to show you the label as I always do, and here's the label right here. Yeah, if I can focus it, there we go, and you can read the label right there. I'm going to read it out to you. It's the LeBron 18 Low in the white, black, Baltic blue colorway. The code, if you want to look up the code, is CB7562104. Alright, so if you know the codes, you know, you type in that code, you'll find the exact model of the shoe. Now, what the actual shoe is, let's have a look. Ooh, yes. Yeah, this is crazy, and I love it in hand. So this is the LeBron 18 Low Stewie Griffins, or the Stewies. Why do I say Stewie or Stewie Griffin, aka this character from Family Guy? Well, this colorway is modeled off what Stewie wears. Plain simple, right? But how does a LeBron 18, this shoe and this colorway, stems from that? Well, if you're a LeBron head, a bit like me, or if you're into sneakers or that kind of stuff, I'm going to trying to educate you as best I can, as far as I remember it, of course. So, back when the LeBron 6s were out, and I think that's around 2008, 2009, I believe. Yeah, but 2008, 2009 is when the LeBron 6s came out in production. There were some really cool PE exclusives, so player exclusives, PE exclusives. So that's player exclusives. That's ATM machines. Oh god. See, I'm rusty from not doing these videos. As I said, it was a PE player exclusive colorway of the LeBron 6, which is this shoe right here, which is matching this colorway of Stewie Griffin. Now, it was said that Family Guy was one of LeBron's favorite cartoons, and I like watching Family Guy. I think Stewie's kind of cool. I think it's really cool. I do get the sort of the comedy that they bring versus The Simpsons or versus South Park. Three of my favorite cartoons, and I do like the spin-offs like Cleveland Show as well from Family Guy, but diverge. But the Stewie Griffin colorway is based off what he wears, and you can really see from the aesthetics of the shoe that this shoe here is really like it's so well represented and a super rich colorway. So let's get into the aesthetics of the shoe. So the LeBron 18 low is the low version of the LeBron 18. Now let's be honest, the LeBron 18 technically he wore it for he wore it technically in 2 seasons. So he was wearing the normal LeBron 18s during the playoffs, the lockdown playoffs where the Lakers won a championship. So technically the LeBron 18 he won the championship in that shoe, not the 17. But also the lows, there are so many lows that came out. And honestly, I think the shoe the colorway which got the most hype is this colorway right here, which is the Wild E Coyote / Roadrunner LeBron 18 low from the Toon Squad and from the Space Jam and the New Legacy movie, which came out in July. That particular LeBron 18 low, I was trying to gun for, and unfortunately I didn't get a pair, and I'm kind of happy I didn't get a pair because I think this is the better shoe. That particular shoe has a lot of clout and has a lot of history because yes, it's part of the Space Jam movie and all that release, blah 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 blah. But if I was going to get a Space Jam shoe, I'd rather get the upcoming LeBron 19s. Now that's a shoe to get in the Space Jam colorway, the shoe that he wore in the actual movie. I diverge. But what I'm saying is, a lot of people jumped on the hype, and the prices were overinflated for that shoe. I think the prices have gone down. And quick story, I did see a pair sitting in a local Foot Locker today, and it was a size 12. If it was a size 11, I would have picked it up straight away, but it was a size 12. So, and when I saw the YE Coyote side of things, unless I saw it with the blue, if you put the blue together, it's great. If it's by itself, I don't think it holds well. And seeing the other pairs, they're okay, but I think this shoe has a lot of history. As I said, this colorway was originally off a P of a LeBron 6, and they brought the colorway back first time ever in so many years, in 12 years. In 12 years. So yeah, that's why I think this shoe should have more clout than or should have a bit more hype, or should have the same respect level as some of the other 18 lows that have been released. Cool thing technology-wise about the shoe, it is an Air Max heel. This I think is a stability, a heel stability unit. So it just, when you're with LeBron, the way he's played, this is really, really tough in the thing. So it gives it stability when he's playing. The forefoot is actually Nike React. and I've done videos on Nike Reacts before, and the React sole is, I like it, but React in a basketball sense, I still prefer the Zoom cushioning and a bit more and things. But I'm semi-retired from basketball, so I can't really say anything else. So I'm more than likely going to wear these casually. Yeah, I honestly think this is one of my favorite. This is really a really great interpretation of the Stewie Griffin colorway of the LeBron 6 put onto this shoe right here. And little details that I really like is like these little, like, you know, the shiny bits here on the toe box here, so that lighter blue, and it goes into that cobalt blue. Things like the swooshes, like the swoosh right here has got that little, it's very cartoonish, but it's got that grey sort of undertone to give it that 3D effect, that cartoon 3D effect that when you're watching Family Guy, that's what you get. You got to like sort of just mesh, this like meshed toe box and tongue material, which is kind of cool. Another interesting feature about this shoe, and I'll grab the other side of the shoe because the other side of the shoe actually has this logo right here. Now this logo right here is actually the old school LeBron logoing when he first signed with Nike and had his signature shoe up to the LeBron 7? The LeBron 7, yes, the LeBron 7, yes. So the LeBron 7, that's when he changed to Miami, and he had to change his logo because he wasn't 23, he was number 6 in Miami. And who would have thought that he's playing number 6 in LA this year? Again, we diverge, but I'm just saying that's the OG logo, LeBron logo right there. Yeah, I mean, I really am quietly impressed with the shoe. It's such a interesting, as I said, it's a cool concept. I honestly think it's so underrated because I honestly believe this particular colorway is not getting the same sort of love that that a couple of months back with the Wile E. Coyote Roadrunner mismatched pair of this shoe during the Space Jam A New Legacy release. But honestly, they did a really good job with this shoe, and I can't wait to get these on feet and put it on feet. So yeah, so there's my review of the LeBron 18 Low Stewie Griffins. So before we end the video, I just want to give you a quick update of my life, and just to let you know what's been happening and all that kind of stuff. So I'm gonna put one of the shoes, a pair there. I'm gonna use this as I lean and talk to you guys. So yeah, so as you know, I live in Sydney, Australia, and we just came out of lockdown. This is end of day 3 of us coming out of lockdown. What they class as Freedom Day, which I think it's the wrong terminology. It's not Freedom Day. I think they should have called it out of lockdown day, which is the truth. Really, we're out of lockdown. We've always had our freedom. You just have to check yourself on that one. So yeah, so Sydney was in lockdown for over 100 something days. I think it was like 113, 114 days. So basically from early July up till basically the first week of October, we've been locked. We're 15 weeks or so. And for me personally, like, I did a video early in the year, but I sort of, like, when the lockdown happened, again, the lockdown, for me personally, wasn't really conducive to creating content. I felt like it was just, I felt like not compelled to, get behind the camera and film content. It just didn't feel right. It didn't feel like fun for me or anything like that. I mean, I still copped kicks here and there and everywhere, but I just didn't feel right, recording and putting content out for general consumption. But I feel it's the right time to get back on it. Get back onto recording content, and hopefully when things start to open up a lot more, I can start to do a lot more content and record more things, because I'm really, like, I kind of miss it. I kind of miss making the content. I kind of miss doing a YouTube thing, and yeah, I just want to be inspired again to do stuff, and yeah, But I would say during this lockdown, it made me realize, you know, a lot of different things, what's important to me and what I enjoyed the most before, what I cherished the most before this whole COVID thing happened. And yeah, like for me personally, like you see my background, like it's a different sort of, I'm still in the same space, but it's a different background. I'm still in a work in progress thing, just because for those who don't know, I had some renovation work done in my room, or repair work done in my room, and it's now done, and I'm just moving back in, everything back in, and trying to figure out what's the best way to present everything. So my massive collection of kicks and all that kind of stuff. So I'm just trying to work that out as we go along. But yeah, I just wanted to sort of just share a bit of insight. So really, the main reasons why I didn't put any videos up is just because it was hard to create content and make content, when especially just trying to keep your mental health in check. When you know, basically I was just home here in my room or at home, going to work and seeing the same people every day. You tend to get a bit stir crazy. You tend to snap at people as well, just because you just see the same people all the time, and you're doing things virtually. It's a bit tough, but I guess now that we're out of lockdown, and just this first few days back at work, seeing customers, you know, catching up with some friends in person, it felt right. It just felt like I just got the energy back, and I want to get back onto content, and I got some interesting stuff coming up for you guys, and I'm really excited to just, you know, get back into it. So I promise you we're gonna get into videos. I'm not gonna say how many videos, but this will not be one video and then 6 months later I'm gonna record another. No, there's some content coming up, and I have a few ideas that I really want to do, and it's all just down to me either picking up this camera that I'm recording right now, or picking up my phone and just recording stuff. That's all it is. So yeah, so there's a quick explanation why I haven't been on YouTube lately. But if you follow my socials, mainly my Instagram at DJ Lawman, it's all one word. Every Sunday I'm putting up a post of different pairs of my collection. I'm wearing a different pair every Sunday, and what I class Fresh Kicks Sundays, and I wear a different pair of kicks every week, and I post it up, put a nice photo on there, and I might be able to tell a story too, or I just say, hey, I felt like wearing these today. These are my kicks for Sunday. Happy Sunday to you. So more than likely, these Stewie Griffins, sooner rather than later, I'm gonna have these on feet on a Sunday. So yeah, can't wait to get these on feet and really give this shoe some justice, because as I said previously, I think this shoe is better than some of the other colorways that have been released of this variant of the LeBron 18 lows. So there you have it, folks. Thank you so much for staying to the end of this video and just watching this particular sneaker review. I really do appreciate your support. I'm back, man. It's your boy Lawman here. Thank you for watching. Continue to cop, stock, and rock your kicks. And I'll see you soon on the next video. I promise you, I'll be back with another video very soon. Peace.